Hey, what is up, awesome people? So I did play the Overwatch beta quite a bit over the weekend, and I want to do a quick comparison on Battleborn and Overwatch because I feel like people are clumping both of these games together. They both are cartoony first-person shooter games, but other than that, I think they're really two different types of games. Let me run down some of the things I feel are important in a game, and I'll declare a winner on each category. And to be fair, Overwatch is in beta, so what the final product is may be totally different than what we get. The first thing is presentation. How you're presenting the game to a player through introductions, menus, cutscenes, and after battle reports is very important. It keeps the player interested and engaged and can make even the worst game in the world look nice. I'm not going to even beat around the bush here. Hands down, this goes to Overwatch. Blizzard knows what they are doing. The menus are slick, every one of them are beautiful and well thought out, and what I absolutely loved was the aftermatch play of the game, and then you get the option to vote on who you thought the player of the game was, and that is very cool. And it kept me playing because, quite honest, I wanted to see more, and I wanted to be the player of the game. And I thought it was very interesting to listen to the characters have conversations during the pre-fight. Gearbox, you need to call up Blizzard and ask for some help, because the presentation of Battleborn is mediocre, sometimes even bad. I think they could have spent some more time and money with the character selection screens, and I absolutely hate the aftermatch report screen. Let's be honest, in these games, people want to be number one, but trying to figure out who was in last place, let alone who was in first place, is almost impossible here. The lobbies and matchmaking. In Battleborn, you have to queue up for a match, wait for teammates, and then wait for opponents. And sometimes this can take a long time. And luckily, the matches last a long time, making it easy to forget the amount of time you took to initially get into the match, at least until the match is over and you have to do it all over again. In Overwatch, the matchmaking is extremely quick, and I never had any issue getting into a lobby. And what is nice, after the match is over, it replaces that lobby with new players as old ones drop out. That makes it very quick, you're not looking for games, and you're moving from game to game seamlessly. For matchmaking and lobbies, I have to give the win to Overwatch. Okay, the first big one, graphics. I have to give a tie. They are both cartoony, but they each have their own style, and I think it's just really a matter of preference. Battleborn to me looks like something out of a surrealistic fantasy painting, where Overwatch is more of a sharp, colorful comic book style. Each game has a large cast of diverse characters. I think the Battleborn characters classify more as fantasy sci-fi, ranging from a mushroom healer to a sniper robot named Marquise. Where Overwatch characters are more futuristic, big in-your-face superhero types with cool names like Agent 76. I am a huge superhero and comic book fan, so I have to give the win to Overwatch. For character skills in Overwatch, most of the characters generally have a main attack and then two skills with an ultimate skill, and Battleborn follows that same ideology, but what sets Battleborn apart is that during each match you are leveling your character's skills, and you're able to choose what skills you want to level. That gives you a lot of different choices, and it can affect the outcome of each match. So for character skills, I give the win to Battleborn. In Battleborn, as you level your character up and win matches, you're rewarded various character skins, taunts, upgraded skills, and loot packs, which contain equipment that you can then place into loadouts. In Overwatch, you unlock loot packs, and as far as I can tell, they only contain cosmetic items like skins, emotes, and player icons. Since the equipment in Battleborn gives it an MMO RPG feel and has such a big impact on the game, I have to give this one to Battleborn. So at this point, Overwatch is winning this 3-2. And we're moving into the most important category, gameplay. And since this is the most important, this one's going to be worth 10 points. And I feel this is where these two games really separate themselves. I played Battleborn for the last week, and I would classify it as an objective-based first-person shooter. Out of the two games, I think it is the one that would be closer to Call of Duty or Battlefield or Battlefront. When I first started playing Battleborn, it was frustrating as hell, and I absolutely sucked at it. I did not know what I was doing, I did not know the maps, and I didn't know the character skills, but the thing is, I always felt like I had a fighting chance. And the maps are wide open enough, you're able to run around and try new things out, and even though I was getting decimated, I was able to do something. And eventually, well, actually, in a short amount of time, I started doing better and I was having fun. Now, I'm probably going to take some heat for this, and again, I have to base this on what I experienced in the Overwatch beta. But if I had to classify Overwatch as anything, it'd be a first-person, tower defense multiplayer game. Pretty much have to go through certain lanes or take certain paths to get to the objective. And a well-organized team, or even an educated player who understands the characters and the maps, can just sit back on one of those lanes and absolutely destroy the other team. And it's for that reason I feel like a casual gamer cannot come into this game and expect to face anything but a rage quit. I like to think that I'm better than the average player, and I quit playing Overwatch out of frustration. I was no better 5 hours into this than I was the first 15 minutes. Overwatch seems to me more about what character you're playing and where you're camping. In Battleborn, if I see there are 4 players, I can engage them. I'll totally get my ass kicked, but I'm able to go up and engage them. Or I can wait for my teammates and we have a crazy team battle. Overwatch, it did not matter if I waited for my teammates. If the other team is camping those choke points, you're not going to get through. And the last time I can ever remember being spawn camped this bad is Modern Warfare 3. I mean, really, is fighting to get out of your spawn point in any game fun? When you look at the plays of the game, is this really a player who's skilled at using that character? Or is it just a guy who knows where to be on the map at the right time? So I give the whole shebang to Battleborn. It may not be as pretty and shiny as Overwatch, but in the categories that really count, skills, rewards, and gameplay, it takes the win. My final verdict is still out on Overwatch. I'm going to have to wait for the official release and play it more before I come to a final opinion. But I want to know your guys' opinion on both of these games, and am I totally missing the whole point on Overwatch? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.